Have you ever felt that nagging sensation, a dull ache in the back of your mind, whispering that something in your life just isn't quite right? Perhaps you're caught in a relentless cycle, feeling stuck, restless, or simply yearning for a profound change, a fresh start. It's a universal human experience, this desire to hit the reset button, to wipe the slate clean and begin anew. We all, at some point, confront the urge to shed old habits, conquer internal struggles, and redefine what truly matters. But what if the key to unlocking this modern life reset isn't found in the latest self-help fad, but in wisdom forged thousands of years ago? What if ancient philosophy holds surprisingly practical answers to our very contemporary challenges? Today, we embark on a journey to explore Stoicism, not as a dusty academic subject, but as a vibrant living framework for resilience, clear thinking, and profound personal transformation. Forget the common misconception of Stoicism as emotionless indifference. It is, in fact, a powerful guide for navigating the turbulent waters of modern life. In a world brimming with stress, uncertainty, and pervasive dissatisfaction, Stoicism offers a beacon, a method to cultivate inner peace amidst external chaos. It provides tools to confront our internal struggles, the anxiety, the frustration, the fear of external circumstances, head-on, transforming them from antagonists into opportunities for growth. The promise of a life reset through Stoicism is not about escaping reality or changing your external world overnight. Instead, it's about a radical shift in your internal landscape. It offers actionable steps, not just abstract ideas, allowing you to fundamentally alter your responses to life's inevitable ups and downs. Imagine being able to proactively address the stress that plagues your workday, to find clarity amidst the uncertainty of your future, or to cultivate genuine contentment regardless of your material possessions. This isn't wishful thinking. It's the practical application of principles honed by some of history's most insightful minds. These aren't just theoretical concepts born from secluded contemplation. The very foundations of Stoicism were laid by individuals who lived in the heart of bustling societies, facing their own unique pressures and internal struggles. Think of Seneca, a prominent Roman statesman and advisor, who navigated the treacherous political landscape of his time with remarkable philosophical fortitude, ultimately facing his own execution with dignity. Consider Epictetus, born into slavery, who rose to become a revered teacher, demonstrating that true freedom resides not in external conditions, but within the mind. And then there's Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, who, despite commanding an empire, found solace and guidance in journaling his Stoic reflections, grappling with the immense responsibilities and personal losses he endured. Their diverse backgrounds and experiences underscore the broad applicability of Stoic wisdom. Whether you are a student, a parent, an executive, or simply someone seeking greater peace, their teachings resonate across time. Offering a timeless path to a more fulfilling existence, they prove that Stoicism is not for the detached, but for those deeply engaged with life, seeking to live it with purpose and integrity. Before we continue this exploration into the core principles that can truly reset your life, subscribe to the channel and tell us in the comments where you are watching from. The cornerstone of any meaningful life reset, according to the Stoics, lies in understanding a fundamental truth: the dichotomy of control. This isn't some abstract philosophical riddle, it's a deeply practical framework for distinguishing between what truly belongs to you and what lies beyond your influence. Think about it. How much anxiety, frustration, and sheer mental energy do we expend worrying about things completely outside our grasp? The weather, other people's opinions, global economic shifts, even the past. These are all in the realm of the uncontrollable. When we fixate on these external factors, we essentially hand over our peace of mind to forces we cannot command. The Stoics teach us that true freedom, and indeed the path to a reset, comes from recognizing this boundary. Consider your career, for instance. You can control your effort, your skills, your attitude, and how you respond to feedback. But you cannot control your boss's mood, a company layoff, or a competitor's actions. In relationships, you can control your kindness, your communication, your boundaries. You cannot control whether another person chooses to love you back or if they decide to leave. Even with health, you control your diet, exercise and sleep. You cannot control a sudden illness or an accident. By consciously identifying these areas in your daily life, you begin to reclaim mental territory, redirecting precious energy from futile worry to productive action on what you can influence. This single shift is incredibly liberating. It's the first crucial step toward taking back the reins of your life. Beyond this foundational understanding, Stoicism proposes a radical redefinition of success, centered on virtue as the sole good. Forget the endless pursuit of external markers like wealth, fame, or power, things that are fleeting, often unsatisfying, and always vulnerable to external forces. Instead, the Stoics champion four cardinal virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Wisdom isn't just intelligence, it's practical wisdom, the ability to navigate life's complexities with good judgment. Justice is about treating others fairly and acting with integrity. Courage is the mental and moral strength to face difficulty, fear, or pain, not just physical bravery. And temperance is self-control, moderation, and discipline in all aspects of life. Our true life reset from a Stoic perspective isn't about accumulating more possessions, but about cultivating these internal qualities. When your actions are guided by virtue, your success becomes independent of external circumstances. You become intrinsically wealthy in character, resilient against the vagaries of fortune. This reorientation provides a deep, unwavering sense of satisfaction that external metrics can never truly deliver, helping the viewer overcome internal struggles like dissatisfaction and the constant craving for more. One of the most counterintuitive, yet profoundly effective Stoic practices for building resilience and preparing for a reset is premeditation of evils, often referred to as negative visualization. This isn't about being pessimistic. It's about deliberately contemplating potential losses or challenges. What if you lost your job? What if a relationship ended? What if your health declined? By mentally rehearsing these scenarios, you achieve two powerful outcomes. Firstly, it reduces the shock and anxiety should such events actually occur, building a mental callus against adversity. Secondly, and perhaps more importantly, it fosters immense appreciation for what you currently have. When you consider the possibility of losing something, its present value instantly magnifies. This practice helps you appreciate the now, transforming a potential source of fear into a profound gratitude for your present circumstances, thus preparing you for setbacks that might otherwise derail your progress on the path to a reset. Flowing from this is the profound concept of amor fati, the love of fate. This isn't passive resignation, it's an active, even joyful, acceptance of everything that happens, good, bad, or indifferent. It's about embracing the hand you've been dealt, not just tolerating it, but loving it as precisely what was meant to be. This perspective transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth, setbacks into lessons, and challenges into fuel for resilience. When you can look at life's inevitable ups and downs, the triumphs and the tragedies, and say, "This is what is, and I will make the best of it, even find beauty in it," you unlock an incredible sense of peace and purpose. This acceptance is a powerful antidote to anxiety and frustration, allowing you to find contentment amidst life's inevitable chaos. Finally, the Stoic emphasis on mindfulness and the present moment resonates deeply with modern psychological understanding. Like modern mindfulness, Stoicism teaches us that dwelling on the past, with its regrets and what-ifs, or worrying excessively about the future, with its uncertainties and fears, robs us of the only moment we truly possess, the now. Stoics employed practices like journaling and self-reflection to stay grounded, to observe their thoughts without judgment, and to focus on the task at hand. By consciously bringing your attention back to the present, whether through focusing on your breath, the sensations of your body, or the details of your immediate environment, you can quiet the internal chatter that fuels stress and dissatisfaction. This practice helps you stay grounded, cultivating inner peace and clarity, a crucial element for anyone seeking to truly reset their life and overcome internal struggles in contemporary challenges. To truly implement these profound Stoic insights and initiate your personal life reset, integrating them into daily routines is essential. It begins with your morning. Stoic morning practices aren't about complex rituals, but about setting intentions and preparing the mind for the day ahead. Before the world rushes in, take a few moments. Review the core principles. What can you control today? And what must you accept? Set clear intentions to practice virtues like courage in a difficult conversation or temperance in your eating habits. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reminded himself of the challenges he might face and how he would respond virtuously. You can do the same, journaling about anticipated difficulties and how you plan to meet them with reason and resilience can be incredibly powerful. This proactive mental preparation acts as an armor, protecting your inner peace from the inevitable slings and arrows of daily life and helping you overcome internal struggles like anxiety and frustration. As the day unwinds, the Stoics emphasize the importance of evening reflection, a practice that acts as a daily audit of your character and actions. Seneca, for instance, spoke of reviewing the day, asking himself, what errors did you correct? What fault did you resist? In what respect are you better? This isn't about self-flagellation, but about honest self-assessment. Think about moments where you lost your temper, succumbed to distraction, or neglected your duties. More importantly, acknowledge where you acted virtuously, where you showed patience, kindness, or wisdom. This nightly examination fosters self-improvement, holding you accountable to your own highest standards. It's a continuous micro-reset, ensuring that each day is a step forward in cultivating the character you aspire to have, guiding you towards a future of continuous self-mastery. Beyond these daily mental exercises, Stoicism advocates for practicing discomfort, also known as voluntary hardship. This might sound counterintuitive in our comfort-driven world, but it's a powerful tool for building mental fortitude and reducing the fear of external circumstances. This isn't about self-punishment, but about intentionally stepping outside your comfort zone in small, manageable ways. Try a cold shower, fast for a few hours, walk instead of drive, or consciously limit a pleasure you usually indulge in. By willingly enduring minor discomfort, you train your mind to understand that you are capable of handling more than you think. You build resilience, diminish the power of fear over trivial things, and prepare yourself for genuine adversity. This practice is a direct challenge to the internal struggles of anxiety and fear, strengthening your ability to adapt and thrive, regardless of what life throws your way. Another profound Stoic exercise is the view from above. This involves imagining your life, your problems, and even humanity itself from a cosmic perspective. Picture yourself floating high above the earth, watching the ant-like scurrying of people, the vastness of the continents, the immensity of the universe. From this vantage point, your daily worries, your petty grievances, and even your grand ambitions often shrink into insignificance. This exercise isn't meant to devalue your life, but to diminish the ego, to broaden your understanding, and to help you prioritize what truly matters: your character, your virtues, and your contribution to the common good. It's an antidote to stress and dissatisfaction, offering a powerful reminder that most of what troubles us is often insignificant in the grand scheme of things, helping the viewer overcome internal struggles. Ultimately, a Stoic life reset isn't a one-time event you check off a list. It's a continuous, lifelong journey of self-mastery, a constant refining of your internal world. It's about consistently applying reason to your emotions, focusing on what you can control, and embracing what you cannot. Don't feel overwhelmed. Start small. Pick just one or two principles, perhaps the dichotomy of control and daily reflection, and commit to practicing them for a week. Observe the impact on your peace of mind, your resilience, and your overall well-being. Have you ever tried applying Stoic principles to your life? Or do you have your own unique strategies for a life reset? Share your experiences and insights in the comments below. Your journey of transformation is just beginning. Remember, as Epictetus wisely taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The power to reset your life lies within you always.